Welcome to Accounting 4A. My name is Richard Tuttrup, and I'm going to be your instructor. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of how the course will be conducted. So let's take a look. This is our homepage in Canvas. To access the syllabus, go to Simple Syllabus. It may take a second to load up. Here we go. Now, if you look at the header, it looks kind of funny because the meeting days and times are 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Well, we are an asynchronous class. We don't have any meeting days, so they have to put something there. Okay. Now, I want to tell you something about accounting. Even if you're not an accounting major, this class will prove useful during your lifetime. Down the road, you'll be buying a car or a house. And with knowledge learned in this class, you will be able to make better decisions. Accounting is the language of business. So this class will help you speak intelligently with folks from banking, finance, real estate, and government. I don't want to be dramatic, but at the end of this class, your analytical ability will dramatically increase. You'll be a different person, and I'm here to support you during your transformation. This is my contact information, richard.tuttrup@fresnocitycollege.edu, and here's my phone number. But the best way to contact me is through the Canvas inbox. Canvas alerts me that you're trying to contact me, and I check Canvas frequently. Well, how do you get to the inbox? Go over here to this menu bar here, inbox. Look at this. The semester hasn't even started, and I've got 2 students that are trying to contact me. Isn't that great? But if you send it to my campus email, it's going to get lost with all the junk that I've gotten. But if you go here to the inbox and you do the email through that, it lets me know that you're trying to get hold of me, and you are very important to me. That's the main reason why I have my job, is to meet your needs and to help you understand the material. So use the Canvas inbox. Here I have my office hours, Monday, Wednesday, 3:50, and my office is in BE 210. I do have 2 virtual office hours on Tuesday and Thursday, and they begin at 3 p.m. I also have another in-person office hour in my office, BE 210, at 11 o'clock. Now, if you want to join me in the office hour, just use this link. This link is also available to you on my Canvas homepage. So let me talk about what accounting is and why it's important. It's used by investors and creditors to make decisions, right? It's also used by managers. So, sometimes I get students who say, well, I don't need this class. I don't need this accounting class. I'm a business management major. Well, what do you think you're going to be looking at, business management majors? You're going to be looking at accounting information to make your decisions. So you need to understand the accounting. And we're going to focus on the accounting cycle, financial statements, and how to interpret those statements through financial statement analysis. Let's cruise here. The required text. The required text is financial and managerial accounting with Connect. This is the ISBN number. Please, I beg you, buy from the FCC bookstore. This is a special bundle, exclusively offered to FCC students. It includes the printed book for both Accounting 4A and Accounting 4B. It also includes the required Connect codes. Trust me, you can't find a better deal. Now, some of you will say, well, hey, the bookstore is always expensive. I'm going to buy mine on Amazon. So, oh, look, I see it's $30. So you buy the book, but then you need to buy the Connect code, which is like $140. It just keeps going out of sight. I believe that the bundle is $120, and the bundle is good for Accounting 4A and 4B. So if this book costs you $120, you're talking $60 per class. You can't beat it. So buy from the FCC bookstore. Now, let's talk about attendance policy. We don't meet in a class, right? So how do I take attendance? I'm going to base attendance on completion of homework assignments and tests. Okay, now I might have live video conferencing lectures if you guys want. I get enough interest, but you don't have to worry about it if you can't attend, because all of my lectures will be recorded for those who can't attend. Okay. Here are some drop policies and deadlines. If you believe that this class is not for you, you have until January 17 to get your money back, right? Now, you have until January 24 to drop the class to avoid a W. And if you do it through self-service, they give you a couple more days at January 26. You want to try to avoid the W's. If you get a W every once in a while, it's all right. But the college frowns on W's. If you get 3 W's in a class, you might be barred from taking that class ever again. I think it's a state law. So just try to avoid those W's. Now, midway through the semester on March 7, that's the last day to drop a class. After that date, I'm locked in, you're locked in, and I have to give you a grade. Here are the holidays. This is kind of amazing. After 1 week, it's next Monday, we got our first holiday. Doesn't get much better than that, huh? Now, as far as participation and engagement, uh, when you look at my videos, you review my videos, some students will get into their pajamas and get on their bed, and they watch my videos like they're watching a movie. You shouldn't do that. What you need to do is you need to be active. In my videos, we're going to be solving problems together. You need to be actively taking notes and writing down the steps to solve the problems with me. You'll learn more that way. So don't watch the video like you're watching a movie. Now, this is a hands-on class, so we will be working together to solve problems. I'll be showing you tips and tricks that I have used as a student and later as a certified public accountant. Now, you won't get this stuff in the textbook. It's my value added as your instructor. I'm going to let you know I greatly enjoy interacting with my students. The more you are into it, the more I am into it. Here is our class outline calendar, if you will. I've been using this for years, and it seems to work. And so you can see the first week we're going to be studying Chapter 1. We're going to begin Chapter 2 on Wednesday, the January 22nd. And our first test is going to be February 3rd. Okay, so now for actual due dates and deadlines, you're going to go look into Connect, which is where you'll be working your homework, and also the Canvas site under the modules will show you the due dates as well. Here is a typical grading scale. 90% to 100% is an A, 80 to 89% is a B, and the majority of my class gets A's and B's. Those are the ones that do the work. Now, if you don't do the work, even if you're a genius, you'll probably get a C. So, and if you're not a genius and you don't do your work, you're going to be heading down here. So I just really encourage you right now to make sure that you do your homework and stay up on it. And in accounting class, uh, there's a lot of work involved. I mean, it's a higher unit class, and that's just the way it is. I kind of went through it, so I know. So just don't let it catch you off guard. Caught me off guard when I first took the class. Matter of fact, can I tell you a secret? I dropped my first accounting class because it got me. I didn't realize that it was a really serious class. And the next semester, I came back and said, okay, you got me once. You're not going to get me again. And I became one of the top students. I was so good that later on, I got my accounting degree, became a CPA, worked for a big eight accounting firm, top of my game. But you got to take this class seriously. Even if you're not an accounting major, you've got to work at it. Okay, now there are 5 test schedules, and I don't allow makeups. However, I'll drop the lowest test score. So how does that work? Let's say that you have on test 1 a score of 10 out of 50. And on test 2, you have 0 out of 30. Boy, that's not good, is it? Well, which test is going to be dropped? Well, you'll say, well, hey, it must be test 2 because I didn't get any points. No, it's going to be test 1. Why? Because you've lost 40 points. You only lost 30 points on this one. So it's a really good way that Canvas does this. Now, I say that I don't do makeup. I say that I don't do uh, late work, but I tell you what, I am a student advocate. If you're in a car accident or something happens to you and you need my support and you need my help, I'm going to do it. I'm going to help you. I'm going to extend your homework assignment. I'm going to let you have a makeup test. Why? Because I want you to be successful. Now, what I don't want you to do is play me. I remember having this student that wanted to make up the test. How come? Well, I couldn't take the test because my grandmother died. And I said, well, I thought your grandmother died last week. Oh, it's the other one. Yeah, that's it. It was the other one. The guy's playing me. I'm trying to be good to everyone. So do the right thing, be ethical. And if you try hard, I'm definitely going to try hard. And it's going to be great if you do, but don't be a player. Okay. This is how your grade is going to be determined. 40% test, 35% homework, and 25% comprehensive final. And you go, whoa, comprehensive final. There's 12 chapters, right? That's going to be brutal. No, it's not going to be brutal. If you do your work and everything, when you get to that point, you are going to be prepared. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a study guide, and I take maybe the easy questions from each chapter, about 4 questions from each chapter, and give it to you. And I tell you what's going to be on it. So don't worry about it. You will be prepared. Okay. As far as class norms, you can read all about it. I will say that if you have a disability that requires an academic accommodation, make sure that you provide a letter to me from the DSP and S office. And that office will tell me what kind of needs you require. A lot of times it's like time and a half on tests and the like, but it could be other things. I've had deaf students where I have to wear a microphone and things. So I can't really accommodate you until I get that letter or correspondence from the DSP&S office. Now, as far as academic dishonesty, that includes cheating and plagiarism. Well, don't cheat. In accounting, we don't need cheaters because cheaters becomes embezzlers and fraudsters. We don't need that. So be ethical and don't cheat. All right. There's some support services that I've listed here, and you can avail yourself of those. One thing is the tutorial service website. I've also given you that link right here in your Canvas sidebar, and it will list the accounting uh, tutors. Remember, we've got dedicated accounting for a tutors that are paid to help you, and they will work hours with you if you require it, right? You can always come to me, right? You can call me and that type of thing, but avail yourself of those tutorial services because those guys are paid to help you and they can spend a lot more time with you than I can. I've got maybe 160 students, right? It's hard for me to spend hours with one student, but these tutors can. All right. The last thing I like to tell you is about the final exam date. It's going to be available on May 18th, and it's going to be due on May 20th. You'll see that because this is an asynchronous class, it's online. I give you a window of time to do certain things, especially for tests, right? So you've got until like Sunday to Tuesday to get your final exam done. Okay, that pretty much does my course outline. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to review my Canvas tour. That's the next video in your modules. So we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.